Double play ball. That's good. Oh, excellent pitch. Double play.
Me and George Schultz and Linda Ronstadt, and Gloria Steinem, and J.D. Salinger, Katharine Hepburn, Janis Joplin, Elizabeth Dole, Cyndi Lauper, Johnny Carson, Alice Walker, Tim Leary and Gordon Liddy, Leon Jaworski, Earl Butz, George Clinton, Laurie Anderson, Laurence Olivier, Dom DeLuise. Who else was there? Oh, and Paul McCartney, Susan Sontag, Gene Kirkpatrick, Charo, Mark Spitz, and Shimon Peres all got together with some other people one day, a Wednesday about noon. Nobody had a job. And we played a little baseball, just an easygoing game, just playing for fun, just playing a little ball, softball, hardball, what have you. And a funny thing happened. While we were playing, in the middle of the game, or if not the middle of the game, then some other middle, a non-absolute middle. The middle, say, of the inning, top of the inning, top of the morning, maybe the middle of the bottom, middle of the day, whatever. There was a batter batting, and when the pitcher pitched the ball started on its way towards the catcher or the batter or the bat, whichever comes first, and partway along its intended route, the ball stopped. Everyone stopped. Everything stopped. Time stopped. I think. And then it all started up again. It all continued. The ball, the game, the earth, the whatever, as if nothing had happened. As if something could have happened. As if anything could have happened. But what could have happened? Nothing. Nothing could have happened. But there was no way of proving this because no one knew. No one there, not even I, knew that nothing had happened. So the ball came in as expected, or at least guessed at by the pitcher, the catcher, the batter. And then what happened? Oh, there was a line drive. Brando was on second, heading for third. There were 2 outs. The ball shot over his head. He reached third. He stopped there. Lillian Hellman was on the mound. Bases were loaded. She was ahead of the batter, 0-2. Dizzy stepped out of the box. The Bird knocked some dirt from his spike. Spike Jones was on deck. Coleridge was in the dugout. President Roosevelt threw out the first ball, and it was a strike. It was a ball. It was all over the plate. Tesla threw the next pitch, and it was a ground rule double. 2 on and 2 out. Merrill hits a little dribbler to the shortstop, and the game was tied. All Yoko had to do was throw 1 strike. She didn't want a big inning. I wanted a big inning.
Right here, Paul.
Go up there, Josh. Josh, go up there. Josh, get up there. Go up there. Go up there.
The bases were loaded. So was the stadium. So was the bullpen. So was the right fielder. There was no place left to put the big guy. T.S. Eliot was singled out as a home run hitter. Thatcher singled out. Yates doubled. Leary tripped, and Clemente fell out of the diamond and into the triangle. The Goose beamed the Penguin. The Padres beat the Angels. The Mariners decked the Cards. The Yanks licked the Sox. Mickey hit a homer. Minnie stole home. Billy kicked an umpire, and Tudor stole the throne. Benny had a steady swing and poked one through a gap. Jesse ran from first to third, and Elvis broke his bat. The baseball went from hand to hand, from hand to glove, from bat to ground. It went out of the park and into the stands, into the glove and back to the hand. The game was hypnotic and full of allure. The runners advance as if in a trance, part of the illness and part of the cure. The fans in the stands are dying to dance. He spoke not a word, went right to his work, filled all the bases and felt like a jerk. The next up was Casey. It could be a rout, but you know what happened. The big guy struck out. Looking for a high fastball, grip tight, weight back, eye on the ball, stepped into it and swung hard. Wasn't going to do what he'd done last time. Watched the second strike come in, expecting it to drop. Wanted to hit the ball. Wanted to change the game with one big swing. Wanted to change the world, turn his life around, make everything right. When the first pitch came, he was anxious. Started to swing early, then held up but nicked the ball for strike one. After the called second strike, he called time, tightened his gloves, adjusted grip, looked at the bat, his friend. Stepped back in, moved feet and dirt around, planting himself. Rolled the bat through a few easy swings, knocking the back of his helmet with the last one, as he always did. Then he leaned the bat on his shoulder, waited for the pitcher to start his motion. The game is done. Season's over. Ducks and the owners will all head south. Then comes the off season. Then comes forgetful snow. As the earth spins, curves, dips, and slides through space, the months will pass. The clock will tick until that wicked opening day when it is once more silenced. Oh, April is the cruelest month, breeding diamonds out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull bats with spring training. 'Tis a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.